Cassie with Cassie Can Craft. Thank you so much for joining me again for another acrylic paint pouring tutorial. Today we're working on a 20 by 20 inch canvas. This one's got a nice deep edge. I've got the back taped off and I've got lifts pinned on all four corners. So it's off my painting surface. And we are ready to paint. There we go. I'll scoot it over a little bit. All right, so today we are going to be doing a Dutch pour. I love doing Dutch pours. I always love the way they turn out. And I wanted to work with some Valentine's colors today because Valentine's Day, well, the plan is that that's today for you, all you out in virtual world. I plan to release this on Valentine's Day. It is currently a few days before that. So wanted to kind of celebrate love and the season. I'm gonna have a titanium white base for this. And we're gonna do a Dutch pour flow. We're going to use some colors that really remind me of love and candy. So I've got this nice chocolate brown color. I'm also going to be using a nice amount of this gold. I really like this gold color. It's very shimmery. Actually, most of the colors we're using today, aside from the white, and a couple of the colors, most of them are metallic in some way. I feel like got a little shimmer to them. This is a pearlized wine red. That's this one here. This is a Master's Touch. Now, these Master's Touch pearlized colors, I really like the color, the shimmer, the tone. I like the paint a lot. But I have noticed that they are not nearly as extendable as a lot of the other paints that I'm used to using, even the other Master's Touch paints. So these are not nearly as extendable as those. So keep that in mind. I have had some issues with breaking the binders in these paints, and they don't dry very well when you do that. So I have been experimenting a little bit with those, and I found that most of the time with my paints for a Dutch pour, and you can look in the description below, I do have my recipe there. Most of the time for my Dutch pours, I will do 1 part paint to about 2 parts of Floetrol, that's US Floetrol, and then I will thin it down with water to whatever consistency for the type of technique that I'm doing. And for Dutch pour, it needs to be really quite fluid. So, but with these pearlized paints, it's seeming really to be more like 1 part paint to 1 part Floetrol and then water to thin it down. So I'll keep experimenting that and we'll see. So that was the pearlized wine red. We have pearlized vermilion, which the normal vermilion color for Master's Touch is very orange. This is very much hot pink type color. Then I have a mix of colors. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's a lovely pink color and it is kind of metallic. So I think there's some pearlized vermilion in there. I actually think it might be vermilion mixed with titanium white. So those are my colors in those types of bottles. This is a magenta mix. This is not metallic or shimmery at all. And then this is cadmium red deep. This is an opaque red color. And I think that does it. That's all the colors that we're going to be working with today. So now what I'm going to do, I think, is just let you watch me paint. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit, and then we'll check in again at the end and see the results. right, guys. Well, here is the wet result on this wonderful painting that we just did. Very Valentine's Day themed for sure. Did struggle a little bit, didn't really intend for some of these flows to be as wide or as connected as they were, but I'm sure you saw that I kind of tried to balance it out here at the other side. I don't know how I like that spot actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's do a little more tweaking. Okay, so when I was looking at it, getting ready to show you guys a close-up, it really looked kind of unbalanced to me, specifically here. I didn't really intend for these two sections to run together, so when they did run together slightly, I decided to balance it out over here and blow out this whole section into one. But now that I did that, there's not really any section of white here where there is up here. So first, before I add any more color, I'm just going to try to blow from here and see what happens, and then we'll see if we need to add more color. Okay, yes, we do. We do need to add more color because the more I'm blowing this, the more that it's over mixing, and I'm not liking that really at all. So let us add some color. Okay, we've got some really interesting cells opening up. Let's torch it a little bit and give it some encouragement. Not too much. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's try again for that close look. Okay, I do like the look of this better now that I have touched up that area. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like it better before? Do you like it better now? Let's go ahead and go in for a closer look. We're gonna start in the right-hand corner. I really love all these beautiful colors together. If you guys made it this far, please go ahead and consider subscribing to my channel and liking my video. It really helps other people see my artwork and helps me keep creating these for you. It's really hard to get a good idea of the shimmer in this lighting. Maybe we'll see if I can get a video of that. I really like the look of these paints together though. Let's get it a little from different angles. Well, there we have it, everyone. Let me know what you think about this piece. Thank you again so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.